Thanks, Zach. Appreciate everybody being here today. Thanks to Dr. Vargo, Carrie, our fearless leader over there, always taking care of us. Coaches, good luck. This is a great thing. I think this is going to be a fun season, a fun fall, and hopefully a fun sports season. Wheeling University has now been, our home for the last 9 years, 8 total seasons as head football coach, and it really doesn't seem like it's been that long. It goes pretty fast, but proud of our guys for the work that they've put in. Football is a difficult sport, just like any college sport in total. It's really hard to be a college student. It's extremely hard to be a college student athlete. And any student athlete that, can put the time in to their academics and then balance a very rigorous schedule, with the classroom involvement, the social involvement of being a college student, and then, of course, their sport, it really takes something special. And I think we have special people and special young people here in our university that believe in something bigger than themselves. And I think that's on display every day. So appreciate the opportunity to talk about these young men a little bit, because it is about them. And it is about our student athletes overall, enjoying a great experience, number one, but also hopefully giving them tools in their tool belt to really be successful for the next 40 to 50 years of their life in anything that they want to do, beyond their sport, of course, but many probably doctors, lawyers, teachers, educators, business people, however they make their mark in the world, hopefully it'll be a successful one. And hopefully football and all the sports, that we have here at Wheeling provides those type of tools in their tool belt for long-term success. Talk a little bit about our team returning. We had a veteran group at some spots last year. We had young players at other spots last year, so it's kind of a mixed bag on who we'll have back. Zach touched on a little bit offensively. We had to play 2 quarterbacks. We had a veteran quarterback in Javon Davis that was a really good player for us for 3 years, but had the injury bug. So Landon stepping into a role as the backup quarterback. It's hard to be a backup quarterback because you never really know when your opportunity might come, but it's happened for him a couple times in 23 and 24, and he's been a great player for us in a non-starting role. Now he becomes a full-time starter. We have had great competition in that quarterback room with Ade Olagun, who's also a really good, talented player who has pushed, landed. They've both gotten better, so we're pretty excited about both of them having the opportunity to lead our offense this fall. 2 tight ends that have played a lot for us, Alex Godavatani and Landon Hors. They're both back in the mix. They were young players last year, but have become veterans through the offseason, and we're excited about them. The most veteran group that we probably have on the offense, besides the running back group, who I'm fortunate to coach, individually, is the offensive line. There's 6 young men in that offensive line room that have started games for us. So you're kind of driven by your offense and defensive line when it comes to the game of football, the guys that really get none of the glory, but you can't really have any success without, really good guys up front, both on offense and defense. So it's a good group. Justin Nelson, Nick Mahoney, Angel Figuera, Alex Goodrick, Curtis Shaw, Peyton Hors, they've all started games for us and have played, significant roles. Stevie Mitchell and DeJuan Green, like we talked about a little bit, in the running back room, kind of a 2-headed monster. Played really well for us in 24. Stevie's kind of a Swiss Army knife type of young man. He is from Wheeling Park. He's a local guy. Really great experience so far. He's going to be a grad student. We've got 6 grad students that are going to be playing for us this fall. And in the day and age of transfer portal and people finding better fits or moving on, it's great to have young men that stay and, of course, work into their master's degrees to finish out eligibility. So Stevie's one of those guys. Zach touched on it a little bit about the wide receiver group. Colin Oberdick from St. Clairsville is the most veteran player in the group. He's played the most snaps for us. He started games. And then there is great competition to see who will be the next group of guys that kind of steps up to that plate. DJ McClain is back after having a fall off after being with us in the spring. He's a very fast, explosive type of player. Torrance Walker from Wheeling Park, who was a Division I track athlete at Virginia Tech for 2.5, 3 years, is kind of coming into his own now that he's back on the football field. Jordan Kaiser, Nate Coleman, Will James, two again Wheeling kids, OVAC young men that are looking to step up and have a bigger role for us on offense. The specialist group is good. We have a returning snapper in Alex Tappan, and then our kicker is Connor Fitzpatrick. Connor is a young man from John Marshall, who is the state kicker, state special teams player of the year, I think his senior year in 2023 at John Marshall High School. So he'll have an opportunity to, do some more kicking this year after handling kickoff duties for us last year. Looking at the defensive side of the ball and, our veteran defensive front that Zach talked about, Nikhil, Jacob Bostic, Dion McIntosh, Marcel Chapman, Tyreek Scrivener, Nick Weitzel, and Awal Osanuga. They're all veteran guys that have played roles for us. Now their role is expanded. So they have more responsibility. With more playing time comes more responsibility and more accountability. So we're going to be counting on them. The linebacker crew last year was a veteran group of seniors. Dalton Hoover, JoJo Holmes, first team all-conference player, and Jack Perry. They graduated. So we've had some good competition in the inside linebacker room with Coach Smith's group. 6 players in the spring really had good springs. I think it's an open competition to kind of see who will assert themselves, as full-time players, and it's a group that will probably play a lot of guys. In the secondary, Keenan Johnson is our most veteran guy coming back, another grad student. He has the ability to play the back end at safety and then also the overhang spot at outside linebacker. James Walker returns at corner after missing a season last year due to injury. Jalen Wheeler started games for us at corner as well. And then Cam Reynolds and Leonard Sherrard, both are players that will have expanded roles as starters this fall after getting to play significant minutes in 2024. So in a very short amount of time, that's a quick blurb about our team in a short snapshot. But you never really know what you got till they show up. And we feel like we have a really good freshman group coming in, a big class. And just like Coach Pape said, and some of the other, and Coach Hamilton, we have a JV team, and the Division II rule now in football allows you to play your freshmen and still get them a redshirt year. So, we like to get those guys on the field, get them action, and that gets them developed and hopefully into climbing the depth chart a little quicker. So the more participation and the more guys playing is very important. So. Again, we thank, and I forgot to thank Father David, who always does our team chapel, pre-games, home games, and then close enough away games that we can see him on a Saturday morning. I think that's been a great addition to our team and our culture in the past year. And like I said, we're excited, just like everybody else up here. I hope everybody wins championships. We're on that cusp. We're right there, just like a lot of the coaches that are sitting out here right now that coach winter and spring sports. We're all aiming towards the same things. I think we all want to win. We all want to win at the highest level, but we do it the right way. We want to do it the right way, and I think with our leadership, with Dr. Vargo, Ricky Moore being back, of course, our board and our board president, Dave Hendrickson, and of course our athletic administration with Carrie and Nick and Zach. There's really positive things around our university, so I want to make sure that's known and that's always spoken on, because there's a lot more good here than bad, and I'm blessed to be a part of it. So thank you guys, and good luck to everybody this fall, and we'll certainly see you at the games. Thanks.